So for me, I love the black coating with the blue rings. It really stands out when they sit in the board. And not only that, the grip for me is just, I've never tried a grip like this before, because it feels like when you run your fingers around it, it feels really rough. But when I put it in my hand, it's exceptional to get the results what I want. I think me for a dart is all about the comfortability, that I can stand behind it, trust it, and push it through the air, and ultimately it lands in the target what I'm aiming for. It is a lovely design dart. I like the 48mm barrel, we've still not changed away from that, so yeah, it's lovely and balanced, really. See, I've tried 50, I think they do darts in 55mm. So I've tried with a longer barrel, and I noticed when I throw them that they turn in the air and they sit, the point sits left and the dart, sort of the flight end sits right in the dartboard, so they're actually sort of curling in. But at least with these, keeping at the 48mm, it seems to give it that balance where they sit in straighter for me, and my point of balance is actually here, so it makes them just sit that little bit extra up in the dartboard, so then obviously you've got room to score, and you feel comfortable when you're throwing for things, and hopefully you're not blocking things. I think what helps with these darts is the grip. So with the grip, when you're trying to go into something, it's not grabbing, it's not forcing the point away from the target what you're throwing for. So 180s are a little bit easier because they're not so grippy, so they're not sliding down the barrel and deflecting off so much. I would say that they're sitting in and they're still going in at the right angles. And I always get one when I get two in the treble, what sit up, sort of this. And then the next one would come in and it'd just go down. I don't know why, it's probably the length in barrel, but they're just perfectly weighted for where they land. I seem to notice it more when I drop short. So if I was on a 112 checkout, for instance, and I threw short and I hit a small 20, and then having the blue to sort of guide yourself off, if that lines up with the red, with the treble 20, obviously it's another aiming point. So you can actually look at the colour there, move your eyes just a tad to the left, and still hit the red bit, it's still hit the treble 20. So they're more aiming if you're close enough and you've got that blue there, it just sort of excels it to your eyes, or it does me anyway. It's just massive, do you know, just with the points, it's the bulkiness down the bottom for me, because I have two fingers on the point. It just feels that little bit more that it's in me fingers, really, and I can hold it. But with this, yeah, just that bottom bit, really, just with the bulkiness that it feels in me fingers, and I can get a feel for the dart then and propel it out. The changes themselves as dart players now and as a professional person, if I can make 1%, it's massive. If I can make 0.5%, it's massive, you know? For me, like I said, I always look at the little bits and I'm always trying to improve myself and I always want the best out of myself. And them are definitely it.